You know this feeling when you're just speaking to somebody and as you're having a conversation, this happens? Don't worry, I hate it too, but it literally feels as if both of your mouths just went shut. You can't say anything. There's like nothing you can add to the topic, and now both of you are just awkwardly sitting there, like staring at each other with this even more awkward smile, and you're trying to turn it into a joke. Awkward silence is one heck of a motherfucker, not gonna lie. It's something that both probably you and I really don't like. It's very annoying. Honestly, once it happens, it's just like a wall that stands in your way as you're trying to hold a conversation, right? I'm here to reframe the way you think about conversations in general, so that next time you're gonna end up in a situation that's roughly similar to an awkward silence, or awkward silence itself, you're gonna be fully equipped, my friend. So let's start off with the basics. This time I got a whole notebook to show you, but how should you think about conversations in general? You see, conversations, my friend, think of them like connections, where you start off with one topic and you move on to another one, and self-explanatory enough, you move on to another, right? What matters is that these dots over here, they're the topics, but the lines in between is what actually connects them two together. The line is how you actually get from one topic to another. Think of it this way. Imagine we're talking about, I don't fucking know, boxing, for example. Now, I'm gonna share a story from my boxing experience, perhaps, and it's gonna move on to another topic, which is training. Now we're talking about this, that. I shouldn't be explaining you this stuff. Conversations are a humanoid social thing. We're supposed to have this in the back of our minds already implanted, but here I am explaining you to this stuff, right? The reason as to why we oftentimes experience awkward silence to begin with, that's when after a few links, oh my god, my pen's dying. That's when after a couple of links, you're stuck. You don't know where the hell to go from here. But what I want you to do, my friend, is just shoot out whatever. See, this is where it gets tricky. I genuinely refuse to believe that you don't have anything to say. It's like when you are stuck in an awkward silence, that's when you actually get like all of these dozens of different thoughts at once. It's just that you can't pair the one thought that actually is gonna come out. It's like you have this funnel in your mind. Yet what ends up coming out of the funnel, in this case it's nothing. In this case it's nothing. You have all of these crazy thoughts up here that are going bonkers right now because you don't know what to say. But at the bottom is what ends up coming out, which in this case is nothing, right? But what I want you to do, my friend, is I want you to imagine yourself stretching this funnel, broadening it, allowing more thoughts from your mind to actually come out. Because once you're gonna actually shoot out something, let's say you set something random, it's gonna hit something eventually. It's like stars, right? It's like when you look at the sky at night, regardless which way you look, there will always be a star a certain distance away. It's like some stars you can see, but some stars are way further away from you. It's like regardless which direction you look into the sky, there will be a star there, right? As long as you shoot out the topic. Now, obviously, I don't want you to say some stupid shit, right? But I just want you to not allow silence to begin with. That's not really great advice, but I want you to be comfortable with silence, whilst at the same time, always have something to connect, my friend. Sometimes you won't always have it, but probably the best ways to go about it when you don't know what to say, ask a question, point out something about their appearance, questions, compliments, and what's the word? Questions, compliments, stories. How could I forget that? I'm fucking stupid. I was literally giving you a story a few minutes ago. These three, in my opinion, godlike for situations like this. It's like, let's say we end up on a weird topic. Again, I can either tell a story that relates to the topic. I can, if I really don't know what to say, right, I can just start a new link. So perhaps compliment them for something. Ask them a question about something. And now you're finally shooting out, right? Like when you look at the way people dress, the way people express themselves, it's like there's often always, there's like literally always something you can point out. When you look at a guy, and he has a flashy pair of Jordans, for example, or he has some, I don't know, he's wearing a compression shirt to pretend that he's a little bit bigger, you can point that out. Once you start being in the interest of another person, that's when it makes a massive difference, my friend. That's when the person actually wants to talk to you more. Because at the end of the day, we all just want to talk about ourselves. We are very self-serving creatures, my friend. And the mistake that most people do, my friend, is as they're running a conversation, let's say this is the new topic, the other person doesn't really care about what the other person is talking about. He wants to talk about his thing. So he starts his own thing. But the crazy part, the thing that's genuinely mind-blowing to me, is that in most conversations, this guy's gonna do the exact same thing. He's not gonna listen to what the other has to say. They're not gonna actually have a conversation about that topic. It's more of a exchange of thoughts, right? He's gonna start talking about his thing, then he's gonna talk about his thing and his thing. There's no connection in between. Remember these lines that I told you from the start? No links, no connection. Random shit is just coming out of both of your mouths, and that's why you can't even relate to each other. Drill this into your mind, my friend. I know I'm kind of yapping over this video, but this analogy is, okay, there it is. It's godlike. It's truly game-changing, my friend. Once you're able to start looking at conversations this way, it becomes 10 times easier. Just always find something to link. If you don't know what to say, if you're looking for quick ways to do it, stories, questions, compliments. Stories, questions, compliments. Drill this into your mind. Unlike me. I have this long ass script for this video and I'm literally forgetting shit as I'm talking. I really shouldn't be doing that, but trust me, my friend. Game changing. Just remember this now. Remember this. Trust me, this will help you a lot. But yeah, I don't want to waste your time. You can talk to me directly whilst hanging around an amazing community of like-minded people. Do you know where that is? In my Discord server. Click the link below. All right. I don't want to waste your time, as I just said. Check out this cool little kitty. It's not really little. She's this cat's nearly 10 years old. Yeah, shout out to my cat. You can comment the word cat in the comments, as we always do. We got to build this fucking community, right? It ain't going to build on its own. We got to see the cats in the comments. But, all right. You can click all the videos if you want to. You can subscribe. That would genuinely mean so much to me. And I'll hopefully see you in either one of these uploads or my next upload. So keep working, brother, and take care.